Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. So this is a timeless reading, but I am recording it on Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to put a short reading out there for you guys to know what your love interest is grateful to you for. So this is going to look at, what your person is grateful for regarding you. So we've got our usual 3 options. The timestamps will be in the description box down below. Quick announcements. Thanks everyone who has ordered extended readings from me as well as personal readings. I appreciate you guys and those who have clicked on ads, liked, subscribed, and commented. Thank you for sharing your stories in the comment section. I do enjoy reading those. And if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. This is a general reading. If you're drawn here, likely there's a message for you, but being general, it won't resonate for everyone. So just take what resonates and forget what doesn't. And there is no extended for this. This is going to be shorter than usual. I am also releasing another reading today that does have an extended, and that one's going to be called Can They See a Future with You and Will They Commit? But that's a separate one. This one is about what is your person grateful for about you. So that being said, I think we can get started here. So we've got group 1 is represented by this deck and pyrite. Group 2 is represented by the peacock ore. And group 3 is represented by the citrine, okay? So pause the video if you need more time. Usually going with the one that you're initially drawn to is the right one for you, but if you find that it doesn't resonate, feel free to come back and choose another group. You can watch more than one group if you feel drawn to it as well. And so we're gonna get started with group 1. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Welcome, group 1. So what is your person grateful for? What is your person grateful for today regarding you? Like, what are they grateful for? I am seeing here, we've got the full card in reverse, the 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So immediately I'm thinking that this person and you have had a false start in the connection, that there could have been some, or there is an experience of carelessness, or like feeling like somebody doesn't care here. And if that's the case, just know, like, if this was your person, that any absence that they're showing you in their life at present has to do with them. They're just not or weren't prepared for your connection. I feel like this person could have blocked you, whether physically or like mentally, and gone within, withdrawn from the connection. And so this person has done this, because they know that they need to compromise and or make a decision. And I'm getting like this has led to, some carelessness or careless behavior on their part here. And also I'm just getting a false start. But what they're grateful for is the 6 of Cups here. Is that either you have returned to this person's life, you've accepted them back, or they feel like this is going to happen. They want to thank you for all of the memories, okay? They want to thank you for the good times that you have shared. Some of you are friends with this person. They can see that now. They see more clearly than ever that that you are a friend to them, that you represent, more than just a partner, but that there are feelings that are pretty deep between the two of you with that 6 of Cups. And that the two of you have shared has really been based in sort of like an innocence and a sweetness of feeling, and that any gifts that you've given them were purely intended, and and they want to reunite with you, and that you guys are reuniting. So this person is thanking you for any gifts that you've given them. Even if you haven't given them a physical gift, you've given them really good memories. You have shown them like an innocence of affection. You have helped them to make some important decision, in their life. They've gotten some wake-up call or some clarity, and it's because of you. And that clarity has to do with valuing things that they valued as a child or as a young person. And so they thank you for that. And they thank you for reuniting with them. And with the Ace of Wands here, they thank you for inspiration. There's some sort of a new project that they could be embarking on, or they have this urge to create, and it's the urge to create something new. And I feel like they have an urge to create something new, with you, because it looks like some of you have returned to this person's life, and you guys are having a passionate new beginning, and this person wants to thank you for that. Okay, they really appreciate that. I'm also getting that, there was some blocked, or is some blocked creativity, and some blocked optimism or enthusiasm in the past, from this person towards this connection. They were guarded or are guarded with you. I think this is more past energy. It's energy that's leaving, They're ending a cycle of keeping and maintaining boundaries and being very persistent in trying to make things go a certain way. And they've just been trying to be strong, okay? They could have been too strong on you somehow. But I'm seeing like because of you, you know, you have sort of, you know, awakened them to their intuition, awakened them to some stability that they possess within themselves. You've helped them to refocus. And so this has kind of brought some purity and serenity to their hearts. It's given them mental clarity, and they have compassion for you and for this connection. They are experiencing some wisdom. They feel like a spiritual connection to you, and they feel empowered, like inspiration-wise and spiritually, by this connection. They want to thank you for that. Some of you are like, this person is viewing you as a potential marriage partner. We got the marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today from this card here, the Princess Bride deck. So this person views you as a marriage partner. They think you would make a great spouse. They think you would be very nurturing and healing and supportive. It looks like you've already been that way towards this person. And if you have any fault, it might be just that, you know, you are too giving and get taken advantage of sometimes. But mostly they just think you would make a good, I'm hearing mother, as well as, you know, father or good parent. And some of you are very attractive. You have like an otherworldly quality to you. And they want to thank you for, you know, taking responsibility, or more so about, you know, helping them to take responsibility. Because this card talks about taking care of one's commitments. They see you as someone who takes care of your commitments. And therefore you would make a good partner because you take care of commitments. And you're helping this person to see, you know, where they need to take charge in their own life, where they need to be more self-sufficient, where they need to be more totally and completely honest. And this is a way that they can take, you know, responsibility and this has contributed to a new outlook or a new sense of direction for this person, and a realization of new opportunities and new beginnings that are on the horizon between the two of you, or that you're currently experiencing, and they want to thank you for that. So some of the love messages that come through from this person. We've got, baby, you know exactly what to say to cheer me up. You're the best listener, always and forever. Got, I love your eyes. I get lost in them. You always make me smile. I love your face. They really think you're beautiful. If there's one thing in the world I'm afraid to lose, it's you, okay? So they're wanting to come back, or they're appreciating the chance at a new beginning and a reunion with you because they don't want to lose you. So this is what your person is grateful for, Group 1. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, Group 2. So your person, your love interest, the one you came to the reading for, what are they grateful for today? What are they grateful for about you? So right off the bat, I see that this person is grateful to you for remaining vulnerable and open despite, you know, a downfall in this person, or despite some disaster that was trying to take place here. It's like you remain vulnerable despite any injury or downfall that this person has dealt you, or that was what they were trying to deal you here. This person is disappointed in themselves. They feel like any unhappiness that they caused you was unwarranted. It's just a general unhappiness that this person has, you know, in general towards the world. So it's almost like it's not personal. It's more that this person just kind of feels like, you know, they're just naturally kind of an abrasive person, kind of like Fazzini here on the card, wielding that sword of truth, wanting to cut through to the heart of the matter. Maybe they're a very ideas-oriented or logical person. Maybe they're an air sign, but doesn't have to be. But with new ideas come new conflict. And this person has mental clarity about how they could have disappointed you. And despite that, with the Six of Swords here, this is saying that this person feels like, you know, you are making them earn success in this connection. Like the healing that they need to do on themselves has been inspired by you, so they're thankful to you for that. They are grateful for you inspiring them to see things in a way that gives them a new focus. And that focus is on their own healing and where they need to improve and clean up their own thinking. Because it's like they can have some negative thoughts. They could be like really focused on, you know, what can go wrong in a situation. More like this is somebody that focuses on changes, on endings. And I feel like this person is seeing things differently and thinking about ways to move this connection out of rocky waters to calmer waters, thinking about ways that they can move this thing forward and making a necessary transition. They want to thank you for that. Some of them are physically relocating, but they're just wanting to, they're thinking about ways of moving this connection forward. And coming back to you, for some of you, if you are separated from this person, because we got the Six of Cups, and strangely enough, in group 1, Six of Cups from a different deck came out in the same position. So this person is wanting to move towards you. They're wanting to heal. They're thinking about going through a transformation, or they are going through a transformation, and they're really contemplating over that. And they're seeing things with a kind of mental clarity that has been inspired by you and inspired by, you know, any disappointments that they've caused you. And despite, like I said, despite any disappointments that they caused you, you remain open to this connection. You remain vulnerable to this person. And they really see that as something quite beautiful. They really see that as very admirable. And it makes them feel like you are just sort of like pure of heart. And they want to thank you for being that way. They want to thank you for any gifts that you've given them. They want to thank you for the happy memories that the two of you share. Some of you have known this person since childhood. Some of you, it's a newer connection. Some of you have been friends, and now you're turning it into a romance. Just know that this person loves you. This person wants something new with you. They want a loving new beginning here. They could be proposing something to you, maybe for a very odd few. It could even be marriage, if that's the path you're on. But others of you, they're just proposing an offer to you. And it's going to be an affectionate and emotional offer. And I think this is really new to this person because they are so mind identified. But they have and are healing and doing what they need to leave behind unworkable ways of being and thinking that have not served them. And they're really earning their success in this area, earning the healing that's necessary for them to have a reunion or to move this connection forward with you. And they're having to put in the work on averting a disaster in this connection, because with the Tower card in reverse, it says that, you know, they've really disrupted the situation with you and created chaos. Maybe they've been excessive somehow in some way that was negative to the connection and made you feel out of control, or it's them feeling out of control. So however you want to take it, I get that. And they feel like you're good luck, and they want to thank you for that. They feel like because of you, this connection can have a new beginning and can take a turn for the better. They feel like even though the plans in this connection have fallen apart because they were thinking small, or there were travel problems for some of them, I feel like it's just, at the very least, travel problems in terms of moving their thinking forward and being more forward thinking regarding this connection. And for whatever reason, and now that's changing. And they want to thank you for remaining, you know, open to this connection and for coming back to them or allowing them to come back, so that you guys can move past, you know, your problems. And this is what this person wants to thank you for. And so some of the messages from this person: your mind is just as sexy as your beauty. I love you. We've got inconceivable. So this person's like kind of a pessimistic thinker, or they just kind of naturally abrasive and focusing on the problems instead of the solutions, or they have in the past, but they're healing from that. And it's like this is an epiphany for them. It's just like really surprising, and a positive surprise that they can think differently. And this is to do with you. You have no idea how much my heart races when I see you and the way that you make them feel. And you're the best at cuddling. I want to grow old with you. And just like how soft and warm and cozy you make this person feel, okay? Because you're more than a love. You're a friend, and you represent all things good to this person, you know, despite, you know, whatever's happened here. So this is what I've got for you, Group 2. This is what your person is thankful for. Thanks for watching. Welcome, Group 3. So what is your person grateful for? What are they grateful for about you? So what I'm seeing right away is that this person feels like you guys were fated to meet. We've got the Lover's card from this deck. And I also feel like this person feels like you're a defender of them, but that you're good luck to this person. They're grateful to the good fortune that you brought into their life, that you are a turning point, you know, that this connection might feel like a gamble or a risk, but that you are like luck to this person. And in part, it has to do with this third eye chakra energy. This person feels like you've increased their intuition. Maybe you're an intuitive person, but this person feels like you know, you have helped them in some way. Maybe you have shared some spiritual knowledge with them. Maybe you're aware of that. Maybe you're not. Maybe you set an example of how to be more intuitive because you trust your own intuition or you trust yourself. But either way, this person is trusting themselves or trusting their intuition more. This person is grateful to you for helping them to do that. I think that this person feels like very connected to you, and this is the chakra of seeing. So they have some sort of clarity regarding this situation. I think they definitely are healing from some sort of mental conflict within themselves. And I think they attribute that a lot to you and you helping them to sort of see things differently and to use their intuition better. You know, maybe they have an inability to commit. Maybe they just struggle in general in their lives and they get overwhelmed easily. Or, I mean, also getting that they can experience confusion or indecision, information overload, difficulty compromising. But with you, they feel like, you know, your friendship or partnership and your deep love has helped them to be stronger. And they feel like, you know, you guys make each other stronger. So this person is grateful for that. It looks like there's been some sort of disappointment in this connection, or a near disappointment, a near accident here, because I'm getting the feeling of some sort of sense of pressure on the connection. Maybe it was around commitment or is around commitment or some other thing that was interfering, that's threatening the connection. Could be as simple as a fear of change. It could be that this person would rather keep this connection in a state of stagnation, where it's a lack of progress, and this is very disappointing to you. But they're grateful to you, you know, for sticking around, even though, you know, they can create unhappiness in you. I think this person just has sort of a sense of unhappiness in general due to their own mental conflicts here. And this card came out in one of the previous groups, so I think it was 1. If you're drawn to watch 1, maybe watch 1. But yeah, this person's grateful to you for you know, sticking through them, despite the fact that they could have triggered or could be triggering your insecurities. They could be making you question yourself in some way, maybe questioning your own foundations. You still stick this out, okay? Because we've got the obstacles and challenges card. So it looks like this person has been petty with you. Maybe you guys engage in petty arguments. There's some sort of a rivalry aspect here, or at the very least obstacles or challenges in this connection, like the card says. And it's definitely to do with obstacles and challenges in terms of progressing as a couple. Maybe one of you, you know, is dealing with someone else. That's where that competition is coming from, or they are. But there's, at the very least, you know, a choice to be made in love. But this person feels like you guys are just stronger together. So at the very least, I'm getting somebody has I'm getting some like workaholism as well. So that could be what's interfering in the connection and making it difficult for you guys to unite or get on the same page and progress. Whether it's this person that's being a workaholic, or maybe this is an envious person, or they're experiencing some sort of financial setbacks. But they really appreciate, you know, you being there for them. And they get trapped in their head with the 8 of Swords here. So there's a lot of mental conflict with this person. And I really get that they feel like you help them with that. There's a lot of self-imposed restrictions. Maybe they isolate themselves from you or the world, you know, at large or in general. Maybe this person is imprisoned for an odd few. But there's a sense of being trapped in their own thinking and in their own mind. And it's almost like you're a defender of them. Like they feel like you stand up for them, or that you have in the past, or that you would. And we've got the 9 of Cups, so it could be related to addiction or codependency, because that card is in reverse. So this person could be experiencing just like maybe they're overindulging in food, drink, or some other codependency. Maybe it's, you know, overspending. It could be anything, but it's a place of disempowerment. And this person is like maybe takes a very passive approach to this connection because they're always looking for, you know, quick results. I'm getting this person is tempted by something. They have some sort of codependency issue. They have some sort of, maybe it's an addiction to materialism, or maybe at the very least, they're just a very envious person and they envy other people what they have. Maybe they have obsessive tendencies. So just take it how it resonates. I'm getting sort of like this person feeling bound or trapped, but they also feel connected to you and that you guys were fated to meet. And they view you as the better one in the connection. Like you are good luck to this person. And that you lift them up, and that you are, in many cases, a defender of this person, and you help them to feel better about themselves. You help them to feel like healing, in moving from rocky waters to calmer waters, right? Getting away from whatever traps them in their mind, whatever makes them feel bound or trapped or limited. So messages from this person are, you are so handy to have around. You're the strongest, sexiest man, woman I've ever met. What on earth did I think about all the time before you? So they get trapped in their head easily anyway, and almost obsessively, and they could be obsessing over you, but they think about you a lot. I love making you laugh. You are my best friend. So there's a real sense of friendship, you know, as well as partnership between the two of you. And they do, you know, and appreciate that you make them laugh, because I think they do need to lighten up a lot of times. Your touch is healing. Your presence is reassuring. When you enter the room, the energy shifts. So I think you're just somebody that has a healing presence, and this person really appreciates that, because this is what they really need. This person is someone that kind of suffers in silence a lot of times, and is somebody that could have, you know, insomnia, anxiety, grief, or depression. And so you know, your touch is healing, your presence is healing. You reassure them. You know, you are very special to this person. Your connection is very meaningful to them. So this is what they're grateful for, group 3. Thanks for tuning in.